Hello and welcome to today's video. This time we'll be looking ahead to the forthcoming London Paperback Show on November the 24th. So sit back, relax, and let's get to it. Okay then, so Sunday, November the 24th, 9:30 till 3, that is when the next London Paperback Show will be held. Now it's at the Bloomsbury Holiday Inn, that's in Coram Street in London, and entry is just £3, so certainly not expensive. So the last Etc Fairs show that I attended was the October Book and Photography Fair. Now I did film this event and it was really terrific. I was able to tour the photography room, the photography dealer's room, which was absolutely fascinating, as well as the bigger room, which was full of first edition dealers, as well as lots of vintage paperbacks. So if you've not actually seen that video yet, do go and check that one out right now. So the last London Paperback Show was held on March the 24th, 2024, and I did attend and I did film the event, and make sure you check out that video as it was a truly amazing show. Now one of the highlights was a superb collection of SF and fantasy paperbacks being sold by specialist book dealer Dorset Bob. Now, these consisted of incredible runs of virtually mint paperbacks, the like of which are rarely seen at shows. They're truly amazing. And I'm sure anyone who was actually there and ended up buying some of those really mint paperbacks knows exactly what I'm talking about. Now, Bob does have obviously very high quality stock anyway. His trademark is really high grade stock, else it's just not worth his table space. So if that's the sort of thing that you're looking for, particularly in the science fiction and fantasy areas, that is definitely a table to be heading to. Bob did also let me know that he's going to be selling an incredible collection of early Weird Tales pulp magazine. Now, Weird Tales is 100 years old this year, and Bob has got some of the classic issues from the 1930s and 40s with those Margaret Brundage covers, and also some fantastic stories contained within. Now, as is usual, Bob's got great high-grade copies of these. They're not going to be cheap, obviously, but they are real collectibles. And even if you just go to have a look, they're definitely going to be there, and they're going to be, well, they're going to be real eye candy. So make sure you check those out, because they could be a real highlight of this show. Now, I should be helping Dorset Bob on the day, and I shall also be going around the fair and filming as much of the paperback stalls and the ephemera fair as I possibly can, time and space allowing, because last time it got very busy very quickly as soon as the doors opened. And as I'm sure you'll remember, there was a massive queue all the way around the side of the hotel. But don't let that put you off, because Kim, the organizer, walked the queue, so prior to opening at 9:30 pretty much everyone had already paid and they could just then flood in. So but it will pay if you want to get in early doors. It will pay to get there as early as possible. Now I will be based on Dorset Bob's stall, so I'll be helping him out there, and if you want to, I've got some new promotional goodies which I shall have with me on the day. I got a new sort of promotional bookmark for the channel, and some new sort of promo postcards which are takes on classic vintage paperback covers, as you can see. So if you want to pop by and grab one of those and say hello, well, you know where I'll be. Now, there will be specialist paperback dealers in attendance, some of which you may have seen before. We've got Maurice Flanagan. Now, Maurice runs All You Need Is Books and Zardos, and the last couple of shows, his stalls have been packed with £1 each paperbacks, and he's also had some of his better and more collectible pulps and paperbacks for you to have a look through and buy. The aforementioned Dorset Bob, of course, with his Weird Tales. We've got Neil, the organizer of the show. He's usually just inside in the corner. He had some really nice prints last time, some huge blow-up prints of classic science fiction book jackets, and I might pick up a couple of those this time round if he's got them at this show, which I'm sure he will have. So check out Neil's store. We've also got stores from Jim Pennington, Tony Michelle, Jamie Sturgeon and Mike Coxidge. So all of those dealers there will have classic vintage paperbacks. Now don't forget, we are going to be, just as you come inside the door, there will be those tables with the £3 each paperbacks, and there's a bit of a mixture. It's not exactly specialist, it's a mixture of books, but there's generally some real bargains there. I think anything that's left towards the tail end of the day, the price actually comes down to £1, but initially they're £3, and believe me, there was some really good stuff the last show I went to, which I wish I picked up at £3, but because I just got in, I sort of like skirted over it. I shan't be making that mistake this time round. And of course, we've got the ephemera fair. Now that's in the larger room. And last time, about half the books that I actually picked up were from the ephemera fair, because those dealers tend to bring along their classic vintage paperback stock as well. So there really is an awful lot to get through, and I'm certain you will not come away empty-handed, because there will be thousands of books for sale. Now, I know collectors are coming far and wide for this show, some even as far as the States, which is a real treat. It just shows how popular and how big and important this particular paperback show has now become. We only have, well, at the moment, 2 a year in London, and Morris has had his odd one down in Wiltshire, and potentially there might be one of those to look forward to in the early new year as well. But even so, this is the key London show, and if you can make it, this is the one to be at. So there you go. So do check out the video from the last March event. I shall link to it in just a minute, alongside the Bloomsbury Book and Photography Fair as well. So if you want to check out what it's like at this exact venue, check out those videos in just a minute. If you're going to be around, definitely come and say hello. As I said, you'll find me on Dorset Bob's store, and I have some new promo goodies to give away as well. Anyway, thanks for watching today. I really do hope to see you very soon at the London show. Thanks for watching today. Bye.